The game's future stars are on display as minor.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Estevan Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Estevan Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Stepping in, Eric Vogel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Eric Vogel.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now another 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is in the air out to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Caratini at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. Hanna giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, Rich Clemens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rich Clemens.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robbie Beckett, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Estevan Aguilar. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Popped up. Hernandez is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Eric Vogel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Rourke scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next is Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Albert Almora goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Hannah moves over, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And Round Rock is out in front, 2-0. So striding in, A.J. Reed. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And that's the second out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready now, Addison Russell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cologne will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Express leads it 3-0. Now at the plate, Rich Clemens will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Robbie Beckett. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Asuncion shading to his right. Oh, he can't hold on to it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Baseman.
Stepping in now, Estevan Aguilar. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Hernandez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Vogel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Vogel.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cologne is there. And that retires the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, A.J. Reed. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. And Round Rock is out in front, 3-0. Digging in now, Victor Caratini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Victor.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Addison.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Russell.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Colon is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Rich Clemens, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Drilled down the line, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Robbie Beckett, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Express leads it 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Estevan Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Estevan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Colon. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Eric Vogel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eric Vogel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marisnik is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hanna is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Round Rock Express took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Christian Thompson notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Christian Thompson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Now at the plate, Carmen Guerrero. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit out towards second. Asuncion gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box, DeMarcus Brown, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, JT Riddle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Riddle.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The next 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Coats. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Todd Coats.
First delivery to him on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Thompson has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitchell Dietz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First shot with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. In now, Dilson Herrera.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jim Dennis. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard hit ball to short. Diaz scoops it up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Striding in, Carmen Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Carmen Guerrero.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, DeMarcus Brown, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, DeMarcus Brown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Popped him up. Asuncion moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New Orleans is out in front, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Riddle, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, JT Riddle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Coats. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Dietz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-0. Now in the box, Dilson Herrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now Jim Dennis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now, DeMarcus Brown. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
DeMarcus Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches in that at bat really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2 and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
Stepping into the box, Todd Coats.
Todd Coats.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Fouled away. Brown, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more. Hey, after starting a game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout.
Number 29, Joe Bianchini. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3, 3, 3. Out. He's out.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The New Orleans Baby Cakes came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Harleen Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Round Rock Express and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's Glenn Sparkman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his
3.
Now at the plate, Pedro Melendez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Storm Chasers, the right fielder, Pedro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Colon has a play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So digging in now, Jeff Bermundo comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Count remains at 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Curtis McCauley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McCauley.
And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. McCauley is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Ready with another 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo. So striding forward now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, number 66.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On the year, O'Hearn hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
In now, number 47. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Number 47.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Diaz picks it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Brett Phillips will bat next.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Brett.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Storm Chasers are on top, 1-0. So stepping in, Andrew Susak, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Andrew.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, number 2. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Now that's popped up. Rourke is under it. 2 gone. Now batting, Pedro Melendez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Pedro Melendez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. But this will be a foul ball. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Thompson has got it and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Omaha leads this one 1-0. Standing in, Jeff Bermundo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Curtis McCauley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Digging in, Kevin Aldrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty,
Oh,
expect
great.
this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 66.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Into the box, number 47.
Number 47.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far this season, number 47 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no error. Standing in, Brett Phillips,
And
as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Sousa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready for another chance. Number 2. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Storm Chasers lead it 4-0.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-2 tonight's final. The Storm Chasers jumped out to an
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second. Christian Thompson is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage, and that's exactly where they are, and it means victories at the end of the day. They are finding ways to put a ton of traffic on the base paths, and that will lead to a ton of wins.
Tyler Wade.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Verdugo is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Hit weakly back. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
This guy's
Kike
off to a great start, to the surprise of many scouts who don't consider this guy to be that great of a hitter, but maybe he's finally started to figure some things out.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Called strike 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Asuncion over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Fielder, number 3, Chris.
First delivery to him on the way. Into right field. That's a base hit. Tyler White will bat next.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Tyler White.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied down the left field line. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Ricky Rodriguez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Colon moves over, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He went
Leading
deep
off
last night
Oklahoma
twice.
City, the catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
He's ready. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. One away here to begin the third. Into the box now, number 9. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 9.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles.
Andrew Toles.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Toles tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Into the box now, Tyler Wade. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Tyler Wade goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Alex Verdugo. He's
right
0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hit in the air to left. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and
Now
in to
batting,
hit next it'll be the
center
ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball,
Lays
down.
off 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Karnitz is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
White.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Third baseman.
Standing in now, Ricky Rodriguez fouled off. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Got swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to hit next it'll be the catcher Jet Bandy. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Rourke is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Stepping up to the plate, number 9. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The shortstop, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Tolles. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
The batter, number 15.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we still have no score. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and
now
weakly hit balls in this
the
one.
left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Ricky Rodriguez. No hits to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A pause and the 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Taylor at second. White on at first with 2 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. To short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Round Rock is out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Jet Bandy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, number 9. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Asuncion takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Toles. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Popped up. Rourke in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Express leads it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Tyler Wade. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Alex Verdugo.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Express rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Christian Thompson with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious
The game's future stars are on
Ladies and
display as
gentlemen,
minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Round Rock Express. The Express have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Christian Thompson will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping in, Sammy Sargent, and we are set for
The
baseball
second
here this evening.
Sammy.
Here comes the first
Sargent.
pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez shading to his right, 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Batting
Set
second.
to get his evening at the
center
plate
fielder,
started, David Kearney, and it's been a
Kearney.
real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
He froze him on the fastball there. David Kearney is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
The left fielder.
Popped him up.
Gamble.
Rourke waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So striding in, Matt Davidson.
Leading off for San Antonio, the third baseman, Matt Davidson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for route number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Eddie Mathiasen.
The first baseman, Eddie.
As he grounds it toward the hole. To his right, Hernandez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Barney Rose. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rose is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The catcher, Victor.
Hit out towards second. And there's their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Ezra Castaneda. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Sammy Sargent.
Now batting, second baseman, Sammy Sargent.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, David Kearney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ben Gamble.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Hanna has a beat on it. And that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped up. And there's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Mathiasen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Hernandez is right there. Yeah, that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Barney Rose comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Two out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in now, Victor Jaquez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Ezra Castaneda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ezra Castaneda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Hernandez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, David Kearney. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And Round Rock is out in front, 1-0. Ready once again, Ben Gamble. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit hard on the ground to second. Asuncion has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Settling in now Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Express leads it 1-0. Into the box, Eddie Mathiasen. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Barney Rose. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Victor Jaquez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Pitch popped up. Hernandez is there, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And Round Rock is out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Ezra Castaneda. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Ezra Castaneda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Sammy Sargent. He singled his last time up.
Sammy Sargent.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Hot right up. Thompson has a play. 2 gone. Striding in, David Kearney. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Round Rock used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Christian Thompson earns his 5th winner of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jordan Lyles is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.